as you can see, I have an Azumarill outbreak here. So this is what I hunted for today. And this is the shiny I got today. I've wanted to hunt a shiny Azumarill in this game, well, pretty much since, well, the Charizard Terra Raid. It's because Azumarill was, you know, at the time, the ideal counter for Terra Charizard, the 7-star Terra Charizard. I wanted to hunt for a shiny Azumarill ever since. And, well, I only now got one. Another reason I wanted to get one is because, well, Purple Cliff got one after failing his Lechonk. So, more of this bullshit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing this. You know. Yes, the family of 3 Mousehole was boring as hell as well. You know, the 3-segmented Dunsparce, that was pretty fun to do. That was pretty entertaining to watch, I would like to think at least. But this, you know, I don't know how long this will take. It could take longer than those 2 hunts did. I don't know what the odds are. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe I do this on my own, but then I don't get the reaction, right? I could maybe save a 30-second clip when it happens, but you don't actually hear my reaction to it. You know, I might also hunt a Dondozo on my own. I'm definitely gonna need an outbreak for that, and, you know, bear with the lag, because I sure as hell don't want to breed for one. It'd be cool to get one, you know, jumbo size. Did you guys know that, and I didn't know this either, until I was just playing around with the mobile version of Pokemon Home. Did you guys know that Dondozo is the 3rd largest Pokemon with an asterisk base form? Up first is Eternatus, then it's Wailord, and then 3rd place is Dondozo, again with an asterisk of base form. So not counting Mega Rayquaza, Alolan Exeggutor, I mean base form. The most default form. So yeah, Dondozo is actually the 3rd largest the 3rd largest Pokemon base form. It'd be kind of cool to get one, you know, jumbo mark, but I don't know. I'm not really in the mood to hunt. Well, I mean, I would hunt for it. It's just that location. It's just I don't want to hunt in that location. Alright, more of this bullshit, just constantly picnicking until a yellow fish shows up. I need to turn up my monitor's brightness. You know, I do have a couple things to mention today, and they're both around the same topic. Kinda. So, 2 things that relate to work. You know, I'm gonna go close the door. Just in case my family hears this and they're like, don't be telling people that stuff. Okay, so, two things happened today. And, well, I'm about to talk about insurance companies. Or rather, people who have them, people who have insurance, and just how annoying they are. Now, this is not the first time I've mentioned this. You know, I've mentioned this several times in the past. But I'll talk about it again, just because of two things that happened earlier today. So, first thing that happened today, so this old customer of ours, you know, who's been buying from us for years now, the last time he came, well, he stirred up a little bit of trouble. And that was like 2 weeks ago, more than 2 weeks ago. So today he came to pick up. So first of all, let me explain real quick, like, at least what I hope is the general idea of how insurance companies typically work. So let's say, for example, I have insurance coverage of like $300. Wouldn't it simply make sense that I go out, I purchase goods or pay for a service worth that price? So, you know, I pay $300 and then I claim the $300 back from insurance. That makes sense, right? Let's say, for simplicity's sake, let's say I have $100 for dental insurance. Well, I go to the dentist, do some sort of service for $100. I pay the dentist $100, and then I claim back that $100 from the insurance. Or, in some cases, the dentist claims the money directly from the insurance. So, you know, I don't have to pay anything out of pocket. I don't have to pay first and then claim it back, right? It just goes straight from insurance to them. I don't have to do anything, right? So what this customer did is, so last time he showed up, he said that he had another insurance company that he's with that still has money, so he wanted an insurance receipt for that insurance to claim the money from that one. Because it's not unnormal for people to have like more than one insurance company that they're with, right? That's not unusual, that's standard. Not standard, but that's pretty common. But this guy, he wanted just a receipt. Just a receipt to claim back his money without spending anything, you know? Without having to spend anything for us. Like, to us. So, he was saying he had, you know, he used up all his insurance money for, all his insurance money on one insurance to, you know, do the stuff with us. And then he came back, it's like, oh, I have another insurance, and that one still has money in it. Can you just provide me a receipt for that one, so I can just get all my money back? But he didn't want to pay, right? He's just like, I don't understand. We've been doing this for so long with you guys. I don't understand why I need to pay you this time to get my money from my insurance company. I'm just like, are you serious? And then, you know, there was a big back and forth. He was very upset at the fact that he needed to pay in order to get the money out of his insurance. Keep in mind, all this happened like 2 weeks ago. More than 2 weeks ago. So, eventually, we, and I mean my mom, she was just like, fine, fine. Forget the money that will, you know, that we're losing out on. Because he didn't pay us anything for us to give him a receipt. We're just like, my mom was just like, fine, fine. You are my friend, you know. I will make you happy so that basically you will continue to come back to us and give us business. Fine, fine. We'll just give you a receipt. We'll just, you know, without receiving any payment from you, which, do I even need to say why that shouldn't be the case? But whatever, my mom was just like, fine, fine, I'll make you happy. I will give you the receipt for you to submit. You claim back the money. Forget us making any money, okay? Forget paying us. We'll just give you free insurance money. So, yeah, we gave him paperwork to submit towards the insurance company. So he received the money, but we didn't receive anything. Ah, 68. So close to being nice. No mark either, so we don't need to bother checking. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, like 2 weeks ago, we gave him paperwork for him to claim money back from his insurance, and we didn't receive any payment for that, right? So he just got free insurance money without having spent anything. So he had all this time to think about it, you know, he had to come pick up his stuff, you know, so it's been like a couple weeks, he had all that time to think about it. He came back and actually continued to argue. He actually wanted to be like, so about last time, can you explain why you were like that? Why didn't you just give me the receipt? I don't understand. And then he was making the arguments like, it's my insurance, it's my money to deal with. I don't understand why I need to pay you. I don't understand what the problem is. Are you serious, man? Like, you had all that time to think about it, and that's the conclusion you came to. Like, he actually had weeks to think about it, and he thought he was in the right. Like, I don't understand why this business didn't just give me paperwork to submit for insurance when I didn't buy anything. All I wanted was to claim the money out of my insurance without having spent anything. I just want insurance money. I don't understand what the problem is. Imagine if I went to the dentist and I asked, can you give me some paperwork so I can claim my dental insurance? Oh no, I don't need anything. I don't need, like, you know, a cleaning or a cavity filled. I don't need anything. I just want my insurance money. What do you mean you can't give it to me without doing anything? It's my insurance. I should get that money. Why don't you just give me the receipts? Or, you know, car insurance. I go to a car company, like a, you know, a car dealership. Can you guys give me paperwork for me to submit, you know, to claim money out of my car insurance? No, my car's fine. I don't need I don't need a maintenance. I don't need a checkup. I don't need an oil change or anything. I just, you know, I got nothing I need to be done. I just want my money from my insurance. What do you mean you can't do that without me doing something and then paying you guys? I don't understand why I need to pay you guys to get my insurance money. Like, he actually had weeks to think about it, and then he came back and still tried to argue that he was in the right. I swear to God, I've said this multiple times, insurance, like, having insurance just brings the worst out of people, brings out the cheap side of people. It just makes them not really think. They just think about that number, that one number that they're able to claim, that one number that they're able to spend. So let's say someone has $500 insurance, that's all they think about. They don't think about any wiggle room. What if I need to spend a little bit more? What if I don't spend that amount? It's exactly the insurance number. That's all they think about. You know, on one hand it makes sense. Say $500 in insurance. Someone's like, oh, all I wanted today was $200? Well, I still have the remaining $300. What else can I do with it? That makes sense, right? I'm not faulting anyone for that kind of thinking. That makes sense. But it's the other end that is, you know, the problem. It's like, $500 insurance. Oh, what I wanted is $600? I can't afford it. It's like, yes, you can. You just don't want to. Anyways, that's the first thing that happened. This douchebag really thought he was in the right to the point he came back weeks later to make the argument that he was right. And then the second thing that happened earlier today. So what I mentioned earlier, just now, about the whole, direct claiming part, how sometimes businesses will take the money straight from the insurance so that you, the consumer, the customer, don't have to pay first and then submit. So sometimes businesses will just take the money straight from insurance so that you don't have to do anything. Well, a lot of times, the customers I deal with, they only want that step and nothing else. If you tell them that, you cannot do that step, if you tell them you need to pay us first, and then we provide you with paperwork for you to go and submit, they're just like, nope, not doing business with you, I'm out of here. I'll find me a business that can do that. There really be people out there who are like that. Take example today. I had a couple come in. They spent like over an hour picking stuff. They damn near tried everything in the store to finally settle and choose what they wanted. So anyways, they had a certain amount that they knew was in their insurance. So they wanted me to help them claim for it, but then there was a problem. I wasn't able to claim for the guy's wife. Sometimes insurance companies, they don't let you claim on someone's spouse. Why? I don't know. I'm not running the company. I'm not running the insurance company. I don't do the settings. I just follow what I am and am not able to do. So, sometimes these guys, well, not sometimes, every single time, the customer doesn't understand this. It's like, why aren't you able to claim for my spouse? It's like, I only do what I can. If the company doesn't let me, then there's nothing I can do. You're gonna have to contact them yourselves and ask that. They're like, I don't understand. You should be able to. It's like, yeah, I don't understand either. That's why you need to call and ask. So anyways, yeah, they wanted me to claim everything for them. But the wife, I wasn't able to claim for her. So I told her, like, okay, if you want to use your insurance money, you will have to pay me first. And then I give you paperwork for you to submit. Yeah, they didn't want to do that. They're just like, okay, let's not do that. We will only do what has already been paid out. Ooh, look, another. $48. No mark, so we can just keep going. Man, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna spill all the details. So, both person, husband and wife, each had... they each had a different amount. So I'm not going to get into all the details. Just know that, first of all, they claimed $125. So that is $125 that went straight from the insurance company to us. So the customer didn't have to pay and then submit afterwards. The $125 from the insurance went straight from the company to us. But that was just one. They had more. So then each person still had another $300 in their insurance. So 300, 300, 600, plus 125. That's 725. So they were thinking they had 725 to spend overall. They didn't want to pay anything out of, out of pocket and then claim it back themselves. They wanted us to do it all. They wanted us to do the process to get all $725 straight from the company to us. However, like I said, I wasn't able to submit for the guy's wife because the company wouldn't let me for some reason. Sometimes the company's settings on their end is weird like that. So I was only able to claim an additional $300. So total $425. But then they were just thinking like, nah, we don't want to use the other one unless you guys can do it. You know, use the other $300. We'll only spend what was already paid out. So what's in that price range? What they were looking at was, I'm just going to say it, they were looking at Tom Ford's, which we already know is expensive. Tom Ford's an expensive brand. What they were looking at was like $460 to around $520. Where'd that Gyarados just go? So they were looking at stuff like that, but they didn't want to spend a single dollar out of pocket. So like $460 to $520. They were just like, okay, what is around the $420 price range? Can you show me those? Like, they didn't want to spend a single dollar out of pocket. Eventually, you know, they chose something else. They chose something else. It was supposed to be $450, but then my mom said $430. And they're like, okay, we'll take this. It doesn't. They didn't really care if they liked it or not. They just took it because of the price. So I swear to God, if I see these two show up again, be like, you know what? I ultimately don't like this style. Can we change it? I'm just gonna be like, no. You decided already that day. Like, no, you're stuck with it. But yeah, so my mom told them $430. They already claimed $425. I'm just thinking like, man, these two ain't no way they're just gonna spend $5 extra. I already know it. I already know it, so I'll just be like, ah, fuck it. I'll just give it to them for $425. When it should have been $450, and then lowered to $430, I already knew these guys would not be willing to pay even $5 more. Like, I swear to God. I already knew, so I'm just like, fuck it. Just give it to you guys for $425. See, something I've noticed lately, and it's become more apparent, more frequent recently. I can't help but notice that a lot more people are acting this way. A lot of people are just with the mentality like, either you claim for me, or you don't get business from me at all. I absolutely will not do the process where I pay you first, and then I submit a claim to the insurance afterward. I absolutely will not do that. You guys know that a lot of insurance companies have a phone app nowadays, and it takes not even 5 minutes to submit a claim. You know, it's actually extremely quick. You open the app, you choose which person you want to submit, you just, you know, enter a bit of information. You enter the store location you purchase from, you enter the service, and then you take a picture of, like, the paperwork given to you, and then bam, you submit it. It takes not even 5 minutes. These guys, a lot of people, they don't even want to do that. Like, it takes not even 5 minutes to submit, and people even refuse to do it that way. They're just like, you do it, or it's no business from you. What? It's no business for you from us. It's one or the other. And you know, absolutely no consideration when sometimes, for some stupid reason, on the insurance company's end, they have it set to where we cannot claim for this particular person's plan. They just walk out. You know, they were all set on buying. They wanted us to do the process, so we did the process, but on their end, they don't let us. It's like, oh, never mind. Goodbye. You want to know what I think about all this? Convenience breeds laziness. Tell me that's not true. Like, think about it. Don't most products in our lives just make things more convenient for us, right? Isn't that the point of why we buy household appliances? You know, we're not cavemen anymore. Instead of literally building a fire to cook our food, we have stovetops and ovens. That's convenient. But like in this case, the convenience of a business directly claiming the money so that you don't have to do anything, the convenience of that just makes everyone lazy. They don't even want to do a 5-minute process. Like, they don't want to do the 5-minute process on their own time, right? To the point, it's like, well, it's almost hurting businesses. For some reason, the insurance company on their end, they have a stupid reason to not allow certain people under their insurance to let the business claim for them. So, you know, they would need to pay first and then submit paperwork afterwards. For some reason, insurance companies are like that for certain people. So, you know, that's business gone for us. And yes, you can argue like, well, if the customer doesn't get their stuff, but it's like, at this point, why do I care? They clearly don't care about me, right? I swear to God, I'm waiting for that argument one day. I'm waiting for one day a customer is gonna be so upset that I'm refusing that discount towards them. They're like, oh, come on. What do you mean you can't take off $100 on my total? You don't care about me. You don't care about your customers. I'll just be like, well, you don't care about me. You don't give a damn about me. You just care about you getting your stuff at the price you want. You don't care about me. Don't you use that I don't care about you line. You don't care about me. You don't care that, you know, you spending less means less money for me, less potential food for me to eat, less bills that I can pay. You don't care about that. You only care about yourself because you want that lower price. Talk about some I don't care about you when you don't even care about me. And honestly, why would you care about me? I'm a stranger to you. So why I care about you? And I've said this so many times before. Insurance having motherfuckers are the most annoying hoes ever to deal with on this planet. Because they are so picky. They want you to use up all the insurance money. They don't want to pay a single dollar more than what the insurance covers. When it comes to stuff that you cannot have a say in, like dental, car insurance, or house insurance, I don't see you trying to talk those prices down. But when it comes to my line in the field, it's like, oh yeah, there's no problem. It's totally justified. No reason why I cannot. You know what pisses me off a lot also? The fact that, you know, some people, they hear a price, they try to ask for a lower price, we give them a lower price, and then they still ask for a lower price. I witnessed recently, I didn't deal with these customers myself, my mom did, I witnessed, I think what they wanted was like $450, and then obviously they asked for the price to be lowered, so my mom offered $400, and then they were like $380. It's like, I swear to God, if I was the manager, I promise you guys, if I was the manager, man, you do that to me, I just immediately put my merchandise back into the shelf, be like, okay, bye, I'm done with you. Are you gonna keep wasting my time? Or are you gonna work with me? I gave you a lower price. You're gonna ask for even more than that? I'm done with you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh, but that drives away customers and service. But that drives away business. Man, customers got the nerve to be mad when what they ask for gets declined. Like, they actually have the nerve to genuinely be upset and angry when we say no to the discount they asked for. Like, they actually feel rage when they hear no. As if just simply asking and we are entitled to say yes. You know, there's no consideration, no acceptance. It's like, okay, you said no. Fine. I tried, you said no. Moving on. But instead of that, it's like, what do you mean no? What do you mean you can't lower the price for me? I know you can, so do it! I swear, if you guys never worked in customer service, you just don't understand. You really just don't get it. Something else I don't really understand is when I get customers who don't have insurance, no insurance coverage at all, so everything they pay is out of their pocket. They hit me with the line, "I don't have insurance, can you lower the price?" Man, yo man, I don't have car insurance, can you lower the price of that oil change? Hey doc, I don't have dental insurance, can you lower the price of this cavity fix? Oh, you know what? You know what another problem is? Which I can't believe I'm saying this is a problem? The people of Canada just don't know what it's like to pay for medical stuff. Because up here in Canada, we have free healthcare. Down in America, for you guys, you need to pay, I don't know how much for, like, just an annual checkup. But here, an annual checkup is free. The only thing you need to pay for is any prescribed meds afterwards. So, you know, that's the problem with up here in Canada. Look at what happened. Look at what free healthcare did. I mean, you're not going to see me complaining about free healthcare. I can just walk into a clinic and get absolutely anything checked out without having to pay. I mean, it comes out of the taxpayers, but, like, there's got to be a compromise somewhere. And you know what I was saying about convenience makes people lazy? I've had many cases recently where people will refuse to even use the insurance money at all if it means it inconveniences them. They would rather just let that insurance money go to waste. Just not use it at all. So, you know, an example of that, like earlier today, when I couldn't claim on their behalf. So either they pay me and, you know, they claim the money back afterwards with the paperwork I would have provided them. Instead of doing that, and because it was already late into the day, so the insurance companies are already closed, if they truly wanted to find out why I couldn't claim for them, which is, you know, a problem on the insurance company's end, I got nothing I can do about that, they would have to call the company themselves and ask about that. Yeah, they don't want to do that. They do not want to do that. Well, they're just thinking, I guess we're not using that money. We're just not going to claim that insurance money. Guess we're not going to buy something or do some sort of service where then we can use that money. We're just going to let it waste. We're just not going to use it. If it means I don't have to call them and ask about it, I'm just not going to use it. You know, that's stuff that they don't get, and that's less business for us. Motherfuckers be lazy these days. And hey, I'm not one to talk, right? I'm a pretty fat, lazy dude myself. But there's a reason that a lot of convenient stuff out there I just purposely don't do. Aside from the fact that I'm too stupid to know how to do a majority of them. Like, I just rather not do some of that stuff. You know, getting someone's phone number is extremely convenient these days. You simply just tap your phone onto someone else's phone, and then, you know, the phone number is already into your contacts. You don't need to go into your contacts, create a whole new contact info, like profile. You know, you don't have to manually type out the name and then type in the phone number. You just tap the phone, and wow, the number's in the other person's phone. I don't have that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to set that up. And frankly, I don't want to. It takes me like 30 seconds to open the Contacts app and manually put in a name and a phone number. How hard is that? So I don't know how to set up the tap to get someone's phone number, and I frankly don't want to. Ooh, look at that. Well, this one's... Oops. This one's a big fish. No mark, though. So I don't have that because, frankly, I don't know how to, and I don't want to. And there's other conveniences as well that I just don't have. I don't have the convenience of having a pair of AirPods. Because I know I'll lose them at some point. You know, the convenience of no wire for your... no cord for your wire earbuds. Sure, that's convenient, but like... I don't want what that convenience will turn me into. You know, always relying on it. And then, you know, never being able to go back like, oh my god, these earbuds have a cord. Ugh, it's disgusting, it's unusable. There's also a lot of other conveniences, like, say, you guys see those cooking gadgets these days? Where, you know, a lot of chefs, like actual jobs people have as chefs, can absolutely be taken over by these cooking gadgets that just cook an entire meal for you. You guys ever see that spinning gadget that cooks fried rice? Well, you don't need to pay a living, breathing person to cook fried rice at a restaurant anymore. You just buy that gizmo, and wow, you as a business save a whole salary. I will say, though, one actual convenient house appliance I have is an air fryer. So, you know, I'm not immune to convenient stuff. Like, I'm not immune to that. But, like, the laziness in people for stuff that's convenient. You know what else it kind of reminds me of? Remember the film Wall-E? The robots did everything for them to the point the humans grew so fat they couldn't even walk. Anyways. But yeah, insurance is just poison to people's minds. I mean, there's good also. There's definitely good people out there. There's good out there who are like, okay, insurance covers so much, I'll just pay the rest on my own. Like, I had this one guy recently, this Filipino dude. Yeah, he was pretty chill about it. Two pairs of designer brands with progressive lenses altogether was like $900. He had like $750 insurance coverage, so he's like, okay, pretty good. Pretty good, I'll just pay the rest on my own. Like, he didn't complain, didn't talk down the price, nothing. He's just like, okay, that's good. Insurance covers most of it, I'll just pay the little remaining. You know, how the mentality should be. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the internet. People don't realize what good they have until it's gone. You know, imagine if all the insurance douchebags I deal with suddenly lost that insurance money. They're suddenly gonna be like, oh man, I wish insurance covered most of it and all I had to do was pay a little bit. Instead, now I need to pay the full price on my own. Like, say what they wanted was $600. They could think like, okay, my insurance covers 400 of it, and all I need to do is pay $200 for this $600 product. Well, aren't I grateful I have insurance? Nope. Instead, it's like, I only have... Wait, what did I even say? Instead, it's like, I only have $400 insurance. What's the best deal you can do on that $600 stuff I want? You know? How I wish I could just, you know, humble these guys real quick. If they come back, they're like, yo man, I lost my insurance. Now I have to pay that full $600 myself. It's like, oh, well, sucks to be you. I'm not lowering this price for you. Gave me so much trouble. When you did have insurance, nah, you want this shit now, you pay the full price out of your own pocket. I'm not lowering $1 for you. It's like, no, now I wish I had insurance to help me pay for majority of it. And am I stupid? Which I am, but like, I kind of don't understand how insurance companies even make their money. I kind of don't even understand how they're in business, right? Like, their job is to pay out. So like, how do they earn money? Someone did dental for like $200. Their job is to reimburse or, you know, pay back that $200 to that person? How did they make money if their whole business is to, you know, lose money? Is that one? It is. 46. You know, I'm about 2.5 boxes of Pansear eggs away from finishing pre-walking them in preparation for tomorrow. So if what I just said doesn't make sense, I have about 2.5 boxes left of eggs to pre-walk for tomorrow, for when I hunt Pansear tomorrow. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm not too sure if I can, because tomorrow night is the Season 2 finale of Daryl Dixon. Oh, right. Tonight should be daylight savings. So tonight we will all turn the clock back an hour. So right now it's 10:17, so unless it already changed, which I don't think it has. Right now being 10:17, technically now should be 9:17. Right now should be 9 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. You know, a part of me doesn't understand why even bother with daylight savings. A part of me doesn't even get why we should even bother with daylight savings. Because at one point in the year, we go back an hour, and then later on in the year, we go forward an hour, basically just, you know, evening it out, like just balancing it back out. So we're just back to where we started. So it's like, why even bother at that point? Why not just leave it as is? So what if it's pitch black outside when it's only 4 p.m.? You know, instead of 5 p.m. It's like, why even bother if we're just gonna even things out at the end, right? Now, that's just, you know, my perspective up here in the Great White North. I'm sure daylight savings affects different places of the planet differently. So, like, if not for daylight savings, maybe it's maybe it's nighttime at like 1 p.m. I don't know. Someone let me know. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, what's the point of daylight savings if we're just gonna, you know, balance it back out later on? Is it just so, you know, the day and night cycle makes a little more sense? Like I just said, instead of being pitch black at 4 p.m., it's pitch black at 5 p.m. So that makes a little more sense. Like, is that why? Just so it kind of makes a little more sense? Well, aside from getting a shiny Azumarill earlier today, basically just right before I started doing this, actually. Aside from that, I did get something else. Earlier today, and when I mean earlier today, I mean like just after midnight last night. Still counts as today, though. In Pokemon Go, I got a random shiny Geodude. So I got that technically today. And then, earlier today, in Pokemon Go, I also got yet another Halloween costume, shiny Piplup. I actually got this out of field research. No, the IVs are not good. The IVs are actually 11, 11, 10. So they're not good. But hey, a shiny Piplup costume. Is it just me, or does this Halloween hat costume Piplup look more like a Christmas costume? Does it look more like a Christmas costume to anyone else? More than a Halloween costume? Like, unless I really look closely at it. So actually, so far, this Halloween season in Pokemon Go, I have caught 9 shiny costume Pokemon. None of them are the ones that I wanted, being the new costume Froakie or Rowlet. So the 9 that I got are Piplup, Pumpkaboo, Vulpix, Pumpkaboo, Vulpix, Pikachu, Pumpkaboo, and Piplup. I got 9 shiny Halloween costumes. Not a single one were the new ones. The ones that I actually wanted. You know what else? I am just about to max out my Gimmighoul coins in Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, I have 9,947 Gimmighoul coins as of this moment. And I did look it up. The max is 9,999. Technically, if I didn't evolve my Hundo Gimmighoul, I would have maxed out by now. I only have one Golden Go in Pokemon Go, and that is my Hundo. So, basically almost 2 years of non-stop using the Gimmighoul coins, or like opening the coin bag, and using golden lures. Basically almost 2 years of it non-stop. I am about to max out on Gimmighoul coins. Cool. I know a lot of people out there don't even bother. I don't know, it gave me something to do. During morning, on my way to work, I use the daily incense. At night, on my way back home, I do the Gimmighoul, the coin bag, catch Gimmighouls. So, you know, it gives me something to do. Alright, give me a second. I just need to go turn off a light real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. A shiny didn't despawn while I was gone, right? Back to pre-walking the eggs. As of right now, I have 14 more boxes of eggs collected. So I hatched 7 boxes the other night. So far I had, I guess, a total of 21 boxes worth of eggs. Right now I'm just pre-walking the next 7 for tomorrow night, maybe. I don't know, depends on how long tomorrow night's season finale of Daryl Dixon Season 2 is. If it's like 2 hours and I have to start at like 11 p.m., maybe. Or it could be, you know, an hour and a half. Ooh, hello, shiny. Hello, you shiny one. Literally. You know, the yellow textures are more gold texture in this game. Not you. Not you. You. You have a mark. What? Oh, why'd it make that noise? You have a mark. You're not level 100, though. You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. What are the odds to get to level 100? Oh no. I see... Well, I think I'm seeing it for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oh no, if it's 1 in 10,000, I quit. Because that's 1 in 10,000 times the shiny odds. Man, all I'm seeing is Sauce McGavin's 1 in 1,617,533 odds, level 100 Jumbo Shiny Magikarp. I don't want Jumbo, I just want to know the odds. But I can't find what the odds are in this game. Oh, look at that. It can spawn level 93. Cool. So it can spawn in the 90s level. I cannot find the odds for it in this game. That low frame rate Magikarp flopping in the background is hilarious. It says here on Reddit, unfortunately, it looks like the level range is not the full 1 to 100. It's 3 to 60 with a flat 40 plus if you finish the main story. So, maybe you cannot find a level 90 something. I don't know. Maybe it's intentionally lower odds to spawn. I can only assume, like, let's say the level range is 40 to 70 something. Like, let's say 40 to 70. Right? Because it says right here, with a flat 40 plus if you finish the main story. So lowest level you can find is 40. Highest level, I have yet to see one that's level 70. So let's say 40 to 70, that's 30. And then level 100, so 31. So let's say 1 in 31 times the shiny odds. Not gonna lie, I like the odds being 1 in 31 way more than 1 in 100. And certainly 1 in 1000. You know, I wonder how long it took Shiny Catherine to get hers. But then again, I know she mentioned she got it quick, so that doesn't help. You know, I don't care to make this intentionally even harder for myself. Pause. You know, by wanting Jumbo or Teensy or a specific mark. I just want one that's shiny and a level 100. That's it. If I get any of those on top of that, that's just a bonus at that point. Oh yeah, while these next ones spawn, let's see what mark that one had. Sleepy time. Couldn't be a personality mark. Couldn't be me getting a personality mark. Oops. Oops. Okay, it's almost time to prep the other switch. One more reset. Then another sandwich. Oh. Okay. I just looked it up. I found an answer. Oops. So I've been doing the hunt wrong this whole time. It really is 1 in 10,000, but if you have a Pokemon with Vital Spirit, Pressure, or Hustle, you can lower those odds down to 1 in 200. Wait, I do have a Pokemon with Pressure. Does it have to be in the front of my team? I do have a Pokemon with Pressure. When in doubt, ask a Discord group. Hold on, I'm actually asking a Discord group. Yo, buddy, it's interesting you showed up just now. I just found out that I potentially have been doing this hunt wrong the whole time. See, what I don't know is, it says a Pokemon Vital Spirit, Pressure, or Hustle. I do have something with Pressure. What I don't know is, does it have to be at the front of the party? Because if it does, then I did it wrong the whole time. If it does not, then we're fine. I accidentally did it correct the whole time. But like, if it might, oh no, I messed up. Fuck! Stuff like Intimidate only works on the first slot. Ah, shit. Well, I did this wrong. At least in older games, I don't know about new games. I assume it would be the same in current games. Imagine you get a full odds, though. And I don't even realize I got a full odds. Well, clearly I did not, because I just looked it up. You know, the sad part is, now that I know how to do it correctly, the odds are still awful. You guys remember how long it took me to get the 1 in 100 3-segment Dunsparce in Family of 3 Mousehold? Now that I'm doing this correctly, this is 1 in 200 times the shiny odds. This is what, 100? No, not 100 times worse. Is it twice as worse? I don't know. Okay, I got my Pressure at the front now. So hey, better late than never, right? I could have done this for like 100 parts, not seeing the shiny at level 100. And then I finally looked it up. Oops. But, you know, better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna put Pressure up at the front. Too bad they don't stack. I can't have Vital Spirit, Pressure, and Hustle together to make it stack. Too bad that doesn't work. Because I know I have Vital Spirit, I have a Rockruff, and I think the ability goes to Lycanroc as well. Oh fuck, you sent me... Pokemon Emerald onwards, if a Pokemon with Pressure is in the first slot of the party, even if fainted, there's a 50% chance that a Pokemon will be forced to... What? Forced to the upper bound of their encounter range. Ah shit, I did it wrong this whole time. But wait, you sent me another screenshot. Generation 9. You know, the IX took me a second. Generation 9 in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Pressure appears to have no effect. Oh shit. Okay, where is my Lycanroc? Sand Rush. Fuck, I evolved it, so it doesn't have Vital Spirit anymore. Well, we're sticking with Pressure, even if it doesn't work. The level 100 was for Platinum, probably. There's a resort in Platinum where you can catch level 100 Magikarp. Was it Platinum I was looking at? Or was it Hard Gold, Soul Silver? I know another game had a 1 in 10,000 chance of a level 100 Magikarp. I just don't know which one. Maybe it was Platinum. Yeah, the Reddit thread you sent me was for Pokemon Platinum. But then, let me send you this. Because I saw this just now. And, you know, it's recent too. It's kind of... What's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of asinine to assume it's not the case for this game. What's this area called? Fellhorn Gorge, I think. Yeah, Fellhorn Gorge. Not George, because George has an extra E. Well, I was asking a shiny hunting Discord server. Apparently, someone was just like, "Bruh, there's no way I got to first try in Kitakami." Like, it sounds like this person didn't even know a level 100 could spawn. It seems to be 1 in 25. Bullshit. I mean, if my theory earlier was the case, then 1 in 15 actually. What the hell? Ain't no way a level 100 spawning that frequently. Pfft. 1 in 15, because 15 can spawn at a time. Like, I really can't find anywhere, like, the concrete number of the odds for this thing. Oh, look. There's one. Wow, the pressure made it lose 2 PP for that splash. Trying to find the level range. What's the highest you've seen? I read on it that after you beat the game, the lowest you can find is level 40. And I think the highest is like maybe 60 something. I haven't seen a level 70 yet. So I think it might cap at 69. Nice. And then obviously a level 100. Like, I'm pretty sure it cannot spawn past level 70. At least I haven't seen one yet. Okay, so that post I saw, I'm being told it's from r/Pokemon Platinum. I still don't have a number for what the odds are in this game. It says it caps at 60. Haven't I seen it past 60? Yeah, 65! I swear to God, if I'm hunting in the wrong spot also. Well, I've done 1 in 8192 hunts before. I can do one that's worse, if that is the case. Apparently you can. You mean like get a level 100 here? Yeah. Maybe check around and see if there are any level 100 spawning first. I mean, there's no guarantees that it will spawn anytime soon, you know? Well, that one has a mark. So does this. Wow. According to Shiny Catherine, it's 1 in 37 chance. Come on, ain't no way it's 1 in 37. I mean, she did find it rather quickly. I mean, that's just a little bit worse than what I was assuming. 1 in maybe 31. I'm thinking 1 in 31, because, like, let's say it... Oh, look at that. Let's say it only spawns from, like, level 40 to not level 70. So that's, like, 30 levels, range, and then, you know, the one option of a level 100. So that's, like, 30-something options it can spawn in. Did you set this up right? Because it says you should be spawning in level 70s as well, but you haven't seen any 70 to 80. I mean, there's really nothing else I need to set up. I beat the game. And there's really nothing to set up besides stand here and make a picnic, make a sandwich. Like, there really isn't any setup to this. There's no setup besides just beat the game first. I don't know, have I gotten 37 of these shiny yet? If it really is 1 in 37, which I highly doubt. Let's see, 6, 12, now it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, if it really is 1 in 31, I'm not at odds yet. Have I seen any regular level 100? I haven't been looking, you know, so I could save time on my sandwich. Wait, I should let them spawn in first. Of course I did the story. Ages ago. You know how long this game's been out? You saw me play the story. Well, not in this game. You saw me do it in the Scarlet game. But of course I did it in this game. This is my main profile, so this is where most of my progress is. In fact, I would have completed the story on this game first. Well, maybe not the epilogue. But yes, I did do the epilogue here. I should keep seeing some level 70s to 80s. I don't know, where did you see you can get it up to that high of a level? I didn't see anything. Well, there's your answer right there! There's your level 100! So it can indeed spawn! Right motherfucking there! A level 100! Should I catch it? How often do you see a level 100? Okay, so it can spawn. There you go. Not exactly what we were looking for. I'll catch it just for the sake of it. Oh, now we just need the stupid fish to be yellow. And I can move on with my life. Hey, maybe that was the 1 in 200 odds just now. If that really is the case. Because, come on, ain't no way it's 1 in 37. I think that's too low for a wild level 100. Can you imagine how many potential level 100 regular Magikarps we passed up? Just because I don't want to waste sandwich time and check? Hi, Toby. Hi, sweetie. Oh, why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Good boy now. Okay, good boy. Go, sweetie, go. Good boy. Can you hear my sister, actually? The door's wide open because my dog just came in. I'm gonna close the door real quick. I want to, once again, turn off some lights. I'm gonna have to watch Shiny Catherine's video again, see maybe where she said 1 in 37. Because I don't remember hearing her say that. Then again, maybe it was just a one line and I just clearly don't remember it. We all, watching that video, go straight to the moment where she actually finds the shiny 100. Oh, sweetie, you opened the door again. I didn't close the door completely shut, that's why. Wait. Nope. For a second I thought I saw one. Okay, I'm gonna go close the door. Oh man, I thought that was one. Did you just see that? You saw that yellow shine just now? Oh man, I thought that was one. Stupid lighting in this game. So I'm gonna do another sandwich after this. I'm debating, do I do one more after? Like, do I do 2 more sandwiches? I don't know, I don't have anything to do tonight. We went out for dinner, so there's no dishes to wash. I don't have anything else to do tonight. I could do another sandwich if I wanted to. Or if I feel like it. One more. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to connect to the other switch real quick. And then I'm going to use the bathroom. JL8, what? The Justice League Hall? The Hall of Justice? Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue. Close to people? What do you mean? Where did I just hear a gimme ghoul? That fan piece not shiny, is it? No. I've seen a shiny fan piece before. It's much lighter than that. Unless that was. Did you ever get the level 5 Salamence? Wasn't it level 15? And no. No, I did not. Maybe I'll try that hunt one day. Did you ever try that hunt? I think I found it, but it died or something. Wow. Wow. Yeah, maybe one day I'll try it out if I have nothing else to hunt. Which I say these days that, you know, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't have anything to hunt. But, you know, I'm finding things to do, like collecting Panseer eggs, pre-walking them. You know, that's keeping me busy. Gathering eggs, pre-walking them, that's keeping me busy. Let me open my Pokemon Go real quick, because I want to double check the IVs of a good Froakie I got. A good IV costume Froakie. I think it's 14 across the board. Let me check. No, it's 13 across the board. Man, I wish it was 14. So yeah, anyways, that aside, I got a 98 IV Froakie costume. The attack is maxed out, defense and HP are 14. So that's a 98 IV. Pretty good. I thought, yeah, the one I got that's 13 across the board, I hatched from an egg. This 90, did I say 98? Shit, I wish. It's a 96. This 96 IV I got during a field research. I mean, obviously I wanted a shiny, but hey, I'll take a 96 IV. That's pretty good. Yet another Greninja for me to best buddy. How many Greninja do I have best buddy? Do I have 2 or 3? I have 2. I have my, you know, as good IV as I got, shiny Greninja. The IVs for this one are 12, 12, 15. And then I also have best buddy my first Greninja. Because when the Gen 6 starters were first released into Pokemon Go, the very first Froakie I caught, well, that's this first Greninja that I have best buddy. It says here I caught it December 21st, 2020. I don't remember if that's when the Gen 6 starters came out. I mean, you know, I best buddied this Greninja for a reason. I think it was because it was the first ever Froakie I caught in the game. I know, what a lame reason to best buddy something. Well, it looks like I'm about to have a third best buddy Greninja. 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 Best buddy I have 4 Best Buddy Decidueyes in Pokemon Go. Same thing, I have my first caught Rowlet, so like the first Rowlet I ever caught in the game, into a Decidueye. This one says March 1st, 2022, that's when I caught it. I have my Hundo Decidueye, Best Buddied. I have a shiny Hisuian Decidueye, Best Buddied. And I have my Best IV Shiny Decidueye, Best Buddy. The IVs for this one are 10, 13, 15. And yeah, I'm about to have another Best Buddy Decidueye, because I'm going to Best Buddy the Best IV Costume Decidueye that I got. The best IVs I got for that one are 15, 13, 15. So a 98 IV. So I am going to have a Best Buddy 98 IV Costume Decidueye and Greninja. I don't have that for a Charizard, however. In fact, I just looked in my game. I only have 1 costume Charizard, and that's with the party hat. IVs are garbage. IVs are 3, 4, and 7. I'm actually debating evolving one of my shiny party hat Charmanders into a shiny party hat Charizard. Because I do have 2. I have 2 shiny party hat Charmanders. Both of them, the IVs are bad. You know how every year for the anniversary of Pokemon Go, they release party hat versions of the Gen 1 starters? Well, I have 2 of them, 2 Charmanders shiny. You know, I actually have more Squirtles shiny in Pokemon Go than Charmander. A large part of that is due to the fact that Squirtle had 2 community days. Somehow the first one had a hiccup in it. I experienced no problem, so they apologized by giving us another Squirtle community day. So hey, more shiny Squirtles for me. I didn't experience any problems with the first one. A lot of people did. So we got 2 Squirtle community days. How many shiny Squirtles do I have in this game? I have 27. Y'all want to know a fun fact? Shiny Squirtle is my first ever shiny in Pokemon Go. Man, let me look it up. When did I catch that first shiny Squirtle? My first ever shiny in Pokemon Go was a Squirtle, July 8th, 2018. You wanna know what the second shiny I have in Pokemon Go is? A Meltan, February 18th, 2019. And then my third shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go, another Meltan, April 28th, 2019. And then another shiny Meltan, May 4th, 2019. My first shiny Pokemon ever in Pokemon Go was a Squirtle. Then my second, third, and fourth ever shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go were all Meltans. There actually could have been more. I think there was more. Like, there were more shiny Meltans, but I think I transferred them to Let's Go Eevee at the time. Because, you know, 2019. Isn't that when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out? Or was it 2018? Actually, I think it was 2018. 2019 was Sword and Shield. Wait, no it wasn't. Was it? Now I don't even remember the years. Wait. What year did Sword and Shield come out? Was it 20... I think it was 2019, right? Yeah, 2019. Why am I thinking 2021? Jesus, 2019 is when Sword and Shield came out. Well, our shiny luck isn't really that great so far for this sandwich. Nothing yet. anything yet? No. This entire sandwich, nothing yet. Well, it's sad, but it happens. That's RNG for you. Hell, I went 800 eggs without a pan-sear, and then the 6th one, literally the next time, I got the shiny. Did you know tonight was daylight savings? Are you thankful that you're getting another hour of sleep? It should be tonight. At least that's what I heard. Tonight we should be, I think it's tonight, we should be going back an hour, so we will gain 1 hour to sleep. I'll do one more sandwich, because why not? I got nothing else to do tonight. Well, we went an entire sandwich without a single shiny. PM8? Is that what comes after PM7? A friend of mine sent, like, 15 minutes ago into the group chat, totally forgot about NNN. Oh, forgot about that too. Ah, sure, why not? Let's go make a sandwich here. Meh, not like I care. I'm not gonna let some stupid holiday stop me from having a good time. I don't care. It's not even a holiday, it's just like... What is this even called? Would it even be called a tradition? Not really. I'm not getting prostate cancer. Don't worry, you and me both are staying very healthy, my friend. You wanna know what's interesting though? The past 2 days, because we're 2 days into November, immediately a temperature shift when we went from October to November. October 30th and 31st were actually hot this year. Like, they were warm enough, I didn't even need to wear a sweater outside. And then immediately, yesterday, November 1st, it was cold. It was very cold. So was today. Well, all I hope is we get some snow this year. You know, the sad part is Toronto just haven't really been getting snow for the past couple years. You know, I, for one, don't like the fact we're not getting snow. Everyone I know loves the fact that we're not getting snow. You know, less shoveling to do, less, well, just less every hassle that comes with snow. But me, I'm just like, nobody's concerned that we're fucking up our planet so much. Global warming is preventing Canada from having snow. Like, am I the only one who, you know, wants snow as a sign like we are not destroying our planet? I think a couple years ago it snowed around like springtime. I think a couple years ago it snowed for a day in April, I think. Oh, finally, something. $72! Okay, so they can appear higher than level 70. Well, good to know. We finally got one that's level 70 shiny. Things are happening. Nice. I didn't see. Did it have a mark? I don't think it did. Wait, put this back up first. Even if it does nothing. No. No mark. Alright, back to the same mindless grind. At least we ended off with one. You know, if we went 2 sandwiches without a shiny, that'd be so tragic. I am just about done. No, actually, no, I'm not. I have one more box of eggs to pre-walk for tomorrow. Possibly. Possibly tomorrow. Once again, depends on how long the finale to Season 2 of Daryl Dixon is. You know what, though? I probably won't play anything on Election Day, just because I kind of want to see what happens. I know we're not going to get the results right then and there on that day, but I still want to see, like, what's happening, you know? What the news is saying. Because, you know, 4 years ago I tuned in when it was Trump versus Biden, even though I knew, like, you know, the votes and the results weren't going to be on that day. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do Hinge today. Whoops. Like I said, Hinge isn't on the top of my priority list, so, yeah, a couple days I forget to do it. Well, now I'm gonna look desperate if I, you know, do my Hinge matches at, you know, midnight. Oh, whoops! I'm just here staring at the screen, forgetting I need to picnic reset. Yeah, who needs women? Figure out emulation already. So, like, has daylight savings happened yet? It's midnight now. Should it be 11 p.m. right now, or did it already, you know, go in effect? Is it actually midnight right now? Think it's tomorrow? So it technically hasn't happened yet. But, you know, it's like it's happening in a couple hours, so right now is essentially 11 p.m. instead of midnight. Hell, if we're gonna say that, right now would technically still be 12 p.m. because 12 a.m. because, you know, 6 months from now we're just gonna change it back. You know, so for the next couple months, when it's like 12 p.m. No, when it's like... Now I'm confused. You know what? Never mind. Forget what I was about to say. So I actually don't know. Let's say it really is 1 in 200 now that I'm doing it correctly. If I'm even doing it correctly, because the Wikipedia article he just sent me says that pressure doesn't work in this gen. Whatever. Let's just say it is 1 in 200. Is that better or worse given the speed? Look at the Crawdon for a second. No, the belly is still blue. Nope. Like, remember, for Dunsparce, we actually had to move around. And then for Mousehole, do I even need to say? Like, for this one, we could just really quick see the spawns, not shiny, picnic reset. Sure, the odds may be worse, but it's like, it's kind of like faster in terms of, you know, encounters. You remember that friend earlier who said he forgot it was NNN? I asked him, did you already fail? He said, failed yesterday. Didn't even remember. My girlfriend was the one who reminded me. Another one of my friends said, I'm going strong. I will ascend. Well, 3 more minutes. It's going over. Wait, where'd I get going from? It's over for my wallet. I'm looking into getting some Transformers. Ooh, which ones? Which ones are you going for? Yeah, and you know what? It's over for me, for my wallet as well. I may or may not have spent nearly $200 on amiibos from Walmart. SS86 Optimus Prime. Is it bad? I don't know what SS86 means. I like Transformers. I'm not the biggest fan. There's a lot of times, not a lot of times, there's a lot of, you know, Transformers who I don't even know the names of. I obviously know the most, you know, noticeable ones, most famous ones. Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream, Jetfire, Sentinel, Ratchet, I know the ones from the movies, of course. Hound, Drift, Crosshairs. You know, I'm not counting the Dinobots, you know. Or the Maximals. I'll be honest, I never even heard of Maximals before Rise of the Beast. So there's a lot about Transformers I don't know about. Studio Series 86, a somewhat new model of the OG G1. There's also a Bakugan up for auction that's super rare that I kind of want. What kind is it? Is it a... What was the one that just doesn't exist? A Darkus Hydronoid? What was the one that doesn't exist? Is it that? The one that doesn't exist? You got that last year? Nice. Well, the sandwich is over. Now it's a bee, but its wings flap when it opens. Cool. I remember when Bakugan, like, you know, it was hype when they spin around when you open it. Man, I remember the hype around that. Vortex Gans were cool. Gans. I'm just gonna assume there's no shiny there. Alright, I think it's about time I end for tonight. Nearly 3 hours of my fat ass doing nothing productive. Productive. Look at all the shiny Magikarps we got. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 today because this is, you know, the checkpoint to tell. So we got 9 shiny Magikarps today. What other game can you say in about 3 hours you get 9 shiny Magikarps? I don't know, if you're lucky. Let's go. Why am I going through these? Oh yeah, that's right. X and Y you can chain fish. I never did that, actually. Oh, wait, never mind. Nope, -1, that's right. This one. 8. We got 8 shinies today. Man, I wish we got 9. Now, where am I supposed to put this? I'll just put it somewhere for now. So we got 8 shiny Magikarps today. Yeah, let me double check. I think 72 is the highest level we've seen so far. Yes, the highest level so far is a 72. This one doesn't count. One more, for good measure. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna end for tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.